What were you thinking? Are you thinking about your thoughts? Let's look at how our brain thinks and feels. The cortical brain is designed to think. It must think, analyse and make sense of our inner world and the world we live in. That's its job. The limbic or emotional part of our brain is where we create emotional responses to our thinking. Negative emotions will feed back to the cortex, which then escalates its negative thinking and enhance your negative emotions. Now, when these emotions reach a certain threshold, the amygdala part of the brain is now alerted to danger. The amygdala brain is your primitive alarm system for danger, or at least your perception of danger. If you've had a challenging upbringing or an adult traumatic experience such as PTSD, your limbic and amygdala brain will be sensitized, hyperactive and easily triggered. That's its job. When the limbic system is aroused, the cortical brain will start to partly shut down, or at least to a degree, depending on the level of alert to danger. That's its job too. These three brain functions are connected and have a reciprocal arrangement, a kind of feedback loop that provides information for decisions around behavioural responses to external stimuli and events. When we live our lives constantly alert to danger, often because of small t traumas, we are more likely to respond from a place of old self-limiting beliefs, learned in childhood through unhelpful parenting, beliefs that no longer serve you. Now, this can be added to further by day-to-day stress, the stress of life's challenges. So what's the solution to our negative thinking that drives negative emotions and behaviour? Well, therapy, of course. But what about a solution you can do for yourself? I recommend you learn how to observe and accept your thoughts as they arise, but then detach from them. Observe and separate from them. Like any skill, this takes time and practice. In Western culture, we do have a tendency to distract ourselves from our thoughts externally, especially if they are negative, by keeping busy, working too hard, aided and abetted by modern day technology. Some of us resort to self-soothing behaviour that can become addictive. Anything from alcohol to excessive shopping. Becoming attached to your thoughts, called rumination, is also a form of addiction. If you can resolve your thinking addiction, you can dial down significantly on other harmful addictions. Meditating for 15 minutes twice daily certainly works for me in learning to allow my thoughts without attaching to them. Don't try and rid yourself of your thoughts. Don't resist your thoughts. It can't be done, and you'll just give up. With meditation, you don't need to sit cross-legged. Just sit or lie quietly and focus to begin with on your normal breathing pattern. Understand that your intrinsic self is separate from your thoughts. When you separate from your thinking, you will find a place of joy and contentment. and you will be much less likely to be influenced by old childhood wounds or life's challenges. If you'd like to work with me, stephenelliker.coach. Visit my website, book a free discovery call, and let's see what's possible.